My child, pause your busy heart and listen closely. This day did not begin without me. Before you opened your eyes, before your feet touched the floor, before your mind reached for the worries waiting at the edge of your bed, I had already stepped into this day. I did not wait for you to be strong before I moved. I did not wait for you to understand before I prepared. I went before you with provision in my hands, protection around your path, and purpose already woven into the hours you have not yet lived. I saw you when the morning felt heavier than it should have. I saw the moment you reached for your phone with dread in your chest, wondering what message might be waiting, what news might come, what problem might demand more from you than you felt ready to give. I saw you replay yesterday, the words you wish you had said differently, the silence that confused you, the pressure that followed you even into sleep. I saw the conversation you are afraid to face. I saw the answer you are still waiting for. I saw the result, the door, the decision, the need, the question you have whispered quietly. Lord, are you still guiding me? My beloved child, I am not far from that question. I am inside this day with you. I am ahead of you in the places you cannot yet see. I have already touched moments that still feel unknown to you. I have already stood at corners you have not turned. I have already gone into rooms before you enter them, into conversations before they begin, into decisions before they are made. You are not walking into emptiness. You are not stepping into chance. You are walking into a day I have already held. Do not let fear tell you that you woke up alone. Do not let anxiety convince you that the future arrived before my grace did. My grace was there first. My mercy was there first. My presence was there first. Before fear formed its first question, I had already answered with myself. Before worry tightened its grip around your heart, my hand was already open over you. So stay with me here. Receive this word slowly. Let it settle deeper than the noise, deeper than the dread, deeper than the tired places inside you. If you are choosing faith over fear today, comment, Lord, I believe you went before me today. Say it not as a performance, but as surrender. Say it because it is true. I went before you, my child, and I am with you now. And, my child, I saw the fear you tried to hide. I saw the worry you covered with a smile. I saw the way you answered, I'm fine, while something inside you trembled quietly beneath those words. Others may have heard your voice and believed you were steady, but I heard the shaking behind it. Others may have seen you continue, work, serve, reply, show up, and carry on, but I saw the weight pressing against your chest. I saw what it cost you to appear calm when your thoughts were rushing. I saw what it took for you to rise, to move, to speak, to keep going when your heart was asking whether you had enough strength for one more day. Do not be ashamed that fear visited you. Do not turn your face away because you felt weak. Fear did not disqualify you from my love. Weakness did not make me pull back. Your trembling did not offend me. Your tears did not surprise me. Your questions did not push me away. I was not waiting for you to become fearless before I came near. I came near because you were afraid. I stayed close because you were weary. I wrapped my presence around the very place where dread had tried to settle. I saw the private pressure of your waiting. I saw you waiting for healing, wondering when the pain would lift, when your body would strengthen, when your mind would feel clear again, when your soul would stop carrying yesterday like a wound that keeps reopening. I saw you waiting for reconciliation, hoping that a heart would soften, that a conversation would come, that the silence would break, that what has been strained would not remain broken forever. I saw you waiting for financial relief, counting what was due, measuring what was left, trying to be responsible while fear whispered that there would not be enough. I saw you waiting for direction, for confirmation, for the next step, for a door to open, for a sign that you were not wandering without guidance. My beloved child, I saw the tears. I heard the sigh. I knew the question. I stayed close. I saw the moment you almost gave up hope, then quietly tried again. I heard the prayer you could not put into beautiful words. I knew the ache behind the silence. I stayed close. I saw the nights when your mind would not rest. I heard the breath you released when no one was in the room. I knew the fear you did not want to admit. I stayed close. You have never been invisible to me, not for 1 second, not in the crowd, not in the quiet, not in the moments when others misunderstood your silence or judged your hesitation. They may see the surface, but I see the deep place. They may see your answer, but I see the battle behind it. They may see your smile, but I see the child underneath it asking, "Lord, are you still with me?" And I answer you now, yes, I am with you. I have been with you. I will remain with you. So let your heart breathe. You do not have to hide from the one who already sees you and still loves you completely. Bring me the fear. Bring me the pressure. Bring me the waiting that feels too heavy to explain. I am not meeting your fear with punishment. I am meeting it with presence. I am not standing far away, disappointed in your trembling. I am near, holding you steady. Even now, my peace is moving toward the places inside you that have been restless. Even now, my love is answering what your fear has been asking. I saw it all, my child, and I never left. And now, my child, because I have seen you, let me also teach you how to see this waiting. Do not call delay abandonment. Do not let the space between your prayer and the answer become a place where fear builds a false story about me. I have not rejected you. I have not forgotten what I promised. I have not turned my face away because the door has not opened yet. Silence is not absence. Waiting is not punishment. Delay is not proof that I have stopped working. I know how long it has felt. I know the calendar you have watched. I know the dates that passed and the hope that rose and fell inside you. I know how your heart has asked, "Why not yet, Lord? Why is it taking so long? Did I hear you wrong? Did you change your mind?" My beloved child, I did not change my mind about you. I did not lose track of the promise. I did not misplace your prayer among many voices. I heard you the first time. I held the request. I began moving in places your eyes could not reach. You thought I was withholding. I was protecting. You thought I was late. I was preparing the way. You thought the closed door meant no. I was keeping you from entering before the ground was ready beneath your feet. You thought the pause meant I had stepped back. I was going ahead. I was clearing what would have overwhelmed you. I was moving what would have blocked you. I was handling battles before they ever reached your doorstep. Do not let fear interpret what only faith can understand. Fear will look at waiting and call it failure. Fear will look at silence and call it rejection. Fear will look at a slow answer and say, God has forgotten you. But fear does not know my timing. Fear does not know my wisdom. Fear does not know the hidden work of my hand. Fear sees only the unopened door, but I see what is behind it. Fear sees only the empty road, but I see what must be moved before you walk it. Fear sees only today's delay, but I see the whole path, the beginning, the middle, and the beautiful place I am leading you toward. My child, there are things I am preparing that you would not know how to prepare for yourself. I am positioning hearts. I am softening attitudes. I am aligning timing. I am arranging conversations before you are invited into them. I am bringing provision from directions you have not considered. I am causing what seemed disconnected to come together in the right moment. You may not see the road being cleared, but that does not mean the road is not being cleared. You may not hear the movement, but heaven is not still. You may not feel the shift yet, but my hand is not idle. And while I prepare what is ahead of you, I am also forming strength within you. This waiting has not been wasted. I have been teaching your heart to lean on me when answers are slow. I have been deepening your roots where no one applauds. I have been steadying your spirit so the blessing will not crush you, confuse you, or pull you away from me when it comes. I do not only prepare the promise for you, I prepare you for the promise. So be gentle with your weary heart, but be firm with the voice that accuses me. Do not agree with the lie that says you are abandoned. Do not rehearse the thought that says you are forgotten. Do not measure my love by the speed of the answer. Look again through trust. Breathe again in my presence. Wait with me, not away from me. There is a difference between waiting in fear and waiting in my arms. Some battles are being won before you ever arrive. Some doors are being guarded until the appointed time. Some delays are mercy wearing a hidden face. One day you will look back and see that I was not absent in the waiting. I was ahead of you in it. I was beside you through it. I was beneath you, holding you steady when you thought you were barely standing. My child, do not call delay abandonment. I am preparing what you cannot yet see, and when the time is right, you will understand why I asked you to trust me here. And my child, I am making a way where you only see walls. You have looked at the situation and said, there is no opening here. There is no path through this. There is no way this can change. But you are looking with tired eyes at what my hand has not finished revealing. What looks sealed to you is not sealed to me. What looks impossible to you is not beyond my command. I know how to carve a road through the place that has resisted you. I know how to bring water into the ground that has been dry too long. I know how to speak to a wilderness and cause life to rise where nothing seemed able to grow. Do not be intimidated by the wall in front of you. Do not bow your heart to the closed door. Do not let the silence of people, the delay of answers, the pressure of circumstances, or the heaviness in your own soul convince you that I have run out of ways. I am not limited by the path you expected. I am not confined to the plan you imagined. Sometimes my way will not look like your plan, but it will carry my wisdom. It will carry my peace. It will carry the quiet strength of my hand. And when you walk in it, your heart will know, this is the Lord. This is the way He prepared. I see the blocked places. I see the door that has not opened. I see the relationship that feels strained, tender, and uncertain. I see the medical question that has kept your mind circling around possibilities you are afraid to speak out loud.
I see the job pressure, the demand, the responsibility, the fear of not being enough, the fear of losing what you have worked so hard to hold. I see the legal matter, the paperwork, the decision, the authority, the outcome you cannot control. I see the family burden you carry quietly because you do not want to add more weight to anyone else. I see the emotional exhaustion that makes even simple steps feel heavy. My beloved child, I am not standing on the other side waiting to see if you survive the passage. I am the one making the passage. I am the one going before you. I went before you into the meeting. I went before you into the conversation. I went before you into the place you feared. I went before you into the room where your name would be spoken. I went before you into the decision that made your stomach tighten. I went before you into the day you wished you could avoid. I went before you with mercy. I went before you with favor. I went before you with strength, prepared for the exact moment your own strength would feel small. There will be a moment, my child, when you step forward trembling and realize help was already there. You will enter a conversation and find that a heart has softened in a way you could not force. You will face a responsibility and discover courage rising inside you that you did not have the night before. You will arrive at a door and see timing come together with a precision only I could arrange. You will look around and understand that I was not merely comforting you from behind, I was preparing the place ahead of you. So do not curse the wall too quickly. Do not call the dry ground dead too soon. Do not assume the closed place is the final word. Under my command, walls can become gates. Wilderness can become a road. Dry places can receive streams. Hard hearts can soften. Heavy days can hold hidden grace. Confusing paths can become clear, one step at a time. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your spirit close to my voice. Let me lead you in a way that may surprise you, but will not abandon you. I am making a way where you only see walls. And when the path appears, you will know it was not built by your striving, your panic, or your fear. It was prepared by my hand before you arrived. And my child, now listen closely to the battle within you. Because not every voice inside your mind is my voice. Not every thought that rises with force carries truth. Not every warning that feels urgent has come from me. Fear can be loud. Shame can be sharp. Panic can speak quickly, repeatedly, and convincingly. But volume is not authority. Noise is not truth. Dread is not prophecy. You have heard the voice that says, "You will fail." You have heard the voice that says, "They will reject you." You have heard the voice that says, "You are going to lose everything." You have heard the voice that says, "You will never recover from this. You will never be steady again. You will never be free from this pressure. You will never see the goodness you have prayed for." My child, those voices may have sounded close, but they did not come from my heart. They may have spoken in the language of your past, your wounds, your disappointments, and your exhaustion.
but they do not carry my authority over your life. Do not agree with the voice that tells you, I have left you. That is not my voice. Do not agree with the voice that says, your mistake is stronger than my mercy. That is not my voice. Do not agree with the voice that says, this delay means you are unwanted, unseen, or forgotten. That is not my voice. Do not agree with the voice that says, you are too weak to continue, too broken to be restored, too late to be helped, too far to be reached. That is not my voice, my beloved child. My voice does not bury you under accusation. My voice lifts your head. My voice calls you back to truth. My voice speaks peace with strength, correction with love, and direction without crushing your spirit. Fear will try to dress itself like wisdom. It will say, I am only protecting you. I am only preparing you for disappointment. I am only telling you what could happen. But fear does not know the end from the beginning. Fear does not know the doors I have already touched. Fear does not know the hearts I am already softening. Fear does not know the grace waiting for you at the place it told you to avoid. Fear only looks at pain and predicts more pain. Fear only looks at silence and predicts rejection. Fear only looks at weakness and predicts collapse. But I look at you and speak life. You are my beloved. You are carried. You are guarded. You are chosen. You are remembered. You are strengthened. You are not alone. You are not what fear called you in the dark. You are not the failure shame keeps replaying. You are not the rejection that wounded you. You are not the anxious thought that keeps returning. You are mine. You are held by my hand. You are covered by my mercy. You are surrounded by my presence, even when your feelings struggle to believe it. So when fear says, I cannot, answer with truth. God has gone before me. When panic says, there is no way, answer, God is making a way. When shame says, you are not worthy, answer, I am loved by the one who chose me. When dread says, you will be abandoned, answer, my Father is with me and ahead of me. Speak it softly if your voice is trembling. Speak it again if your heart still races. Speak it until your spirit begins to remember what fear tried to make you forget. My child, stop treating fear's voice like a prophecy. Fear is not your shepherd. Shame is not your counselor. Panic is not your guide. Return to my voice. Return to what I have spoken over you. Return to the truth that remains steady when your emotions rise and fall. I have gone before you. I am with you now. I will not leave you in the place that frightened you. I will lead you through it with my hand upon you, my peace within you, and my promise standing stronger than every fearful voice. And my child, because my voice is truth, let that truth come down into this very day. Do not leave it only in the future. Do not place my faithfulness somewhere far away, as if I am only waiting for you at the end of the road. I am here. I am in the next hour. I am in the next decision. I am in the next breath you take. I have not only gone before your future, I have gone before your morning, your afternoon, your evening, your quiet night, and every small step between. Every step today has already been covered by grace. Not only the big moments, not only the turning points, not only the doors you are praying will open. I have covered the ordinary places too. I am with you in the commute when your mind begins to race before the day has even started. I am with you in the kitchen when you stand there tired, carrying thoughts no one else can see. I am with you in the office, in the meeting, in the pressure, in the task that feels heavier than it should. I am with you in the hospital room, where every sound feels serious and every waiting moment stretches your heart. I am with you in the classroom, in the inbox, in the phone call, in the appointment, in the errand, in the quiet room at night when the noise finally fades and your soul begins to feel everything it held back during the day. Do not think grace only arrives when you are overwhelmed. Grace is already there before the weight presses down. Mercy is already waiting before the need appears. Strength is already prepared before your knees feel weak. Wisdom is already near before the choice must be made. Peace is already present before anxiety tries to rise. You do not have to gather enough strength for your whole lifetime today. You do not have to solve every unknown before you take the next step. You do not have to carry tomorrow, next month, next year, and every possible outcome in your arms right now. Slow down. Breathe. Do not run ahead of my peace. Walk with me, one step at a time. When you try to carry the whole future, your heart becomes heavy with a burden I did not place on you. When you pull tomorrow's fear into today's grace, the weight feels impossible because I gave you mercy for today. I gave you breath for this moment. I gave you light for this step. I gave you enough strength to do the next faithful thing, not enough fear to imagine every painful possibility. My beloved child, I am not removing every responsibility from your life, but I am changing the way you carry it. You still may need to answer the message. You still may need to make the call. You still may need to show up, decide, work, forgive, wait, speak, listen, and continue. But you do not have to do it abandoned. You do not have to do it under dread. You do not have to do it with your soul bent beneath the lie that everything depends on you alone. Responsibility held in fear becomes a chain. Responsibility held with me becomes obedience, trust, and steady movement. So take today back from the hands of fear. Take this hour back. Take this breath back. Let my grace meet you where your feet are standing. If you are driving, I am with you there. If you are washing dishes, I am with you there. If you are reading a message you did not want to receive, I am with you there. If you are sitting beside someone you love and you do not know what to say, I am with you there. If you are alone in your room, wondering how much longer you can keep being strong, I am with you there too. I will give you enough strength for today. I will give you enough wisdom for the next choice. I will give you enough peace for the next moment. Not because you have earned it, not because you feel steady, not because you have no fear, but because you are mine, and I have gone before you. Walk slowly with me, my child. Do not rush past the grace placed at your feet. Today is not asking you to carry the whole road. Today is asking you to trust me for the next step. And when you take it, you will find that I was already there. And my child, there is more happening ahead of you than your eyes can see. I have already touched the hearts and doors in front of you. I have already entered places you cannot enter yet. I have already moved in rooms where your name may be mentioned, in conversations you have not heard, in decisions you cannot influence, in timing you cannot control. Do not think that nothing is happening because you cannot watch it happen. My hand often begins its work in the hidden place before your feet ever arrive. I am preparing conversations before you speak. I am softening hearts before you explain. I am restraining obstacles before they reach you. I am aligning opportunities before they appear on your calendar. I am placing thoughts, reminders, compassion, conviction, and wisdom into people in ways you could never force. You do not have to manipulate what I am already touching. You do not have to push every door with panic. You do not have to manage every person's response as if peace depends on your control. Let me be God in the places you cannot reach. My beloved child, I know the relational fear you have been carrying. I know the apology that feels difficult because you do not know if it will be received. I know the boundary you need to set and how your heart trembles at the thought of being misunderstood. I know the family tension, the silence at the table, the distance in the voice, the message you typed and deleted because you could not find the right words. I know the conversation you have delayed because you are afraid it may hurt, afraid it may expose too much, afraid it may not change anything at all. Before you ask, I am there. Before you knock, I am there. Before you answer, I am there. Before you send the message, I am there. Before you walk into the room, I am there. Before your voice shakes, I am there. I am not asking you to enter hard places alone. I am not sending you into difficult words without my wisdom. I am not leaving you to carry the weight of another person's heart in your own hands. Speak with humility. Speak with truth. Speak with love. But do not make yourself responsible for what only I can heal. And I know the fear of provision, too. I know the bills with dates attached to them. I know the deadline that keeps moving closer. I know the pressure you feel when the resource has not arrived yet, when the answer is still pending, when the account looks small, when the responsibility looks large. When you are trying to be faithful and still wondering how everything will come together. My child, I have not overlooked one need. I have not missed one amount. I have not forgotten one obligation that has made your chest feel tight. There are resources you have not seen yet. There are people I can prompt. There are doors I can open. There are delays I can turn. There are solutions I can reveal at the right moment. Do not worship the deadline. Do not bow to the pressure. Do not let the numbers speak louder than my promise. Be wise. Be faithful. Take the step I give you. But do not let fear convince you that provision depends only on what you can presently see. I am working through timing you cannot command and people you cannot control. I am moving in hearts while you sleep. I am arranging details while you wait. I am protecting you from doors that would drain you, and I am preparing doors that will serve my purpose in your life. Some opportunities are being aligned quietly. Some obstacles are being held back silently. Some answers are being formed slowly, not because I am careless, but because I am exact. So release the need to force what I am already preparing. Release the anxious rehearsing.
Release the pressure to predict every response, secure every outcome, and hold every door open with your own strength. Trust me in the hidden work. Trust me in the unseen conversation. Trust me in the heart that is not softened yet. Trust me in the provision that has not arrived yet. I have gone before you, my child, and where you cannot reach, my hand is already working. And my child, as I work ahead of you, I am also working within you.
I am not only preparing doors, timing, provision, conversations, and pathways. I am touching the place inside you where fear tried to give you a new name. I am reaching into the hidden room of your heart where shame has spoken too long, where regret has repeated itself too loudly, where the memory of what happened has tried to become the definition of who you are. But listen to me closely now. You will not be defined by what frightened you. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not the mistake you regret. You are not the failure fear keeps replaying. You are not the season that broke your confidence. You are not the delay that made you question your worth. You are not the wound someone left behind. You are not the anxious thought that visited you again and again in the night. You are mine. My beloved child, you are mine when you feel strong, and you are mine when you tremble. You are mine when you understand, and you are mine when your heart is full of questions. You are mine when you are walking boldly, and you are mine when you are taking the smallest step with tears in your eyes. Do not let shame rename what my mercy has already covered. Do not let yesterday's accusation speak louder than today's grace. I know the choice you wish you could undo. I know the words you regret. I know the door you opened too quickly, the warning you ignored, the moment you stayed silent when you wish you had spoken, the moment you spoke when you wish you had waited. I know the places where you look back and say, Lord, I should have known better. I should have been stronger. I should have done differently. My child, I do not bring these things before you to crush you. I bring my mercy to them to heal you. Your mistake is not stronger than my blood. Your past is not stronger than my promise. Your regret is not stronger than my restoration. Fear tells you that because you failed once, you will fail again. Fear tells you that because you were wounded once, you will always be wounded. Fear tells you that because something fell apart before, nothing can be trusted again. But fear does not get the final word over your story. Shame does not get the final word over your name. The world does not get the final word over your value. I speak over you, and my word stands. I call you chosen. I call you loved. I call you guided. I call you protected. I call you still held. I call you redeemed. I call you worthy of my care, not because you have performed perfectly, but because you belong to me. When others remember only what went wrong, I remember the purpose I placed within you. When your own heart condemns you, I draw near with mercy. When your mind says, "This is who I am now," I answer, "No, my child, you are who I say you are." And even the places that hurt will not be wasted in my hands. The tears you thought only marked your pain, I can turn into testimony. The pressure that felt like it would crush you, I can use to form maturity, patience, wisdom, and compassion within you. The waiting that made you feel forgotten, I can turn into deeper trust. The wound that made you afraid to hope again, I can restore with a tenderness so complete that one day you will comfort others from the very place where you were once comforted by me. So agree with me, my child. Do not agree with fear. Do not agree with shame. Do not agree with the old label. When fear says, "You are broken," answer, "I am being restored." When shame says, "You are disqualified," answer, "I am covered by mercy." When the world says, "You are what happened to you," answer, "I am who God calls me." Speak it until your spirit rises. Speak it until your heart remembers. Speak it even if your voice is quiet. You will not be defined by what frightened you. You will not be named by what hurt you. You will not be trapped inside yesterday's accusation. I have gone before you, and I am also renewing you. Walk forward as my child. Walk forward as one who is loved, guided, protected, and still held in my hand. So now, my child, keep walking. Do not let what frightened you make you stop in the middle of the road I am leading you through. Do not turn back. Do not surrender to dread. Do not bury the promise because the process feels long. I have not brought you this far to leave you standing in fear at the edge of obedience. I have gone before you, and I am already at the next door. Faith does not require you to see the whole road. Faith does not demand that every question be answered before you move. Faith does not wait until your emotions feel perfect, your confidence feels strong, and every possible outcome is secured. Faith listens for my voice in the present moment and takes the next step with me. One step, one prayer, one act of obedience, one surrendered breath. My beloved child, you are not asked to carry the entire journey today. You are invited to trust the one who already holds it. Before you react, pray. Before you answer from fear, pause in my presence. Before panic grows loud inside you, speak truth over your own heart. Say, God has gone before me. God is with me now. God will not fail me here. Let truth interrupt the spiral. Let prayer slow the rush of dread. Let my peace become the first voice you honor, not the last place you run after fear has exhausted you. You do not have to be controlled by the first anxious thought that enters your mind. You can bring that thought to me. You can let me steady you. You can let me teach your heart how to respond from trust. Take the next obedient step, even if it feels small. Send the message with humility. Make the call with courage. Show up where I have asked you to show up. Finish what is in your hands today. Rest when I call you to rest. Wait when I ask you to wait. Speak when I give you words. Be silent when silence is wisdom. Forgive as I strengthen you. Set the boundary with love and truth. Do not despise the small steps, because many times the road opens as you walk, not before you begin. Release the need to know every detail. Release the demand to understand every delay. Release the burden of controlling every heart, every door, every result, every tomorrow. Your hands were not made to hold the entire outcome. Your heart was not made to carry the weight of being your own provider, protector, guide, and savior. Place the unknown into my hands. Place the timing into my hands. Place the conversation into my hands. Place the person you cannot change into my hands. Place the door that has not opened yet into my hands. I am already there. My child, if this word is speaking to your spirit, declare it with faith. Type these words: God has gone before me, and I will not be afraid. Speak it not as a performance, but as a surrender. Speak it as a line drawn against dread. Speak it as a confession that fear is not your master, delay is not your definition, and the unknown is not greater than my presence. Keep walking, my beloved child. Keep trusting. Keep listening. Keep your eyes on me when the road feels unclear. Keep your heart soft when the process feels long. Keep your hands open when you want to grip everything tightly. I am not behind you, wondering what will happen next. I am ahead of you, preparing grace for the next moment, strength for the next step, and peace for the next door. And as you move toward prayer, come with everything. Bring me this day. Bring me the unknown. Bring me the outcome you have tried so hard to control. Bring me the fear that still trembles under your words. Bring me the hope you are afraid to hold. Lay it all before me. You do not have to enter the next door with dread. You can enter it with me. I have gone before you. I am walking beside you, and I will be waiting with grace in the place you have not reached yet. Lord Jesus, teach my heart to rest in what you have already prepared. Teach me to stop wrestling with what is not in my hands. Teach me to breathe again in your presence, to breathe in your peace and breathe out my fear, to breathe in your nearness and breathe out my need to control, to breathe in your love and breathe out the pressure that has been sitting heavily on my soul. I come to you now, not pretending to be stronger than I am, not hiding the questions that still remain, not covering the places where I still feel afraid. I come as your child. I come needing you. I come trusting that you have already gone before me. Lord Jesus, I release this day into your hands. I release the conversation I have been rehearsing. I release the decision I do not fully understand. I release the outcome I cannot force. I release the timing I cannot speed up. I release the hearts I cannot change. I release the doors I cannot open by my own strength. I release the fear that says I must figure everything out right now. I release the lie that peace will only come when every detail is clear. You are my peace, before the answer comes. You are my help before the door opens. You are my shepherd before the path is visible. Cover my steps today. Let my feet walk where you are leading, not where fear is pushing. Guard me from rushing ahead of your wisdom. Guard me from shrinking back because of dread. Guard me from decisions made out of panic, words spoken out of pressure, and silence chosen out of fear. Place your hand over every step I take, every place I enter, every person I meet, every responsibility waiting for me. Let me not walk as one abandoned. Let me walk as one covered, carried, guided, and loved. Give me wisdom over my decisions today. When I do not know what to choose, quiet the noise around me and help me hear your voice. When many thoughts compete inside my mind, let your truth rise above confusion. When I feel pressured to answer quickly, teach me to pause with you. When I need courage to act, strengthen me. When I need patience to wait, steady me. When I need humility to listen, soften me. When I need boldness to speak, fill my mouth with words that carry grace and truth. Lord Jesus, place peace over my mind. Touch the anxious places. Touch the thoughts that keep circling. Touch the memory that still stings. Touch the fear that tries to imagine tomorrow without your presence. Let my mind be sheltered under your care. Let every fearful voice lose its power in the light of your nearness. Let my heart remember that I do not have to obey dread. I do not have to agree with panic. I do not have to live under the weight of every possible outcome. You are here. You are steady. You are faithful. Give me courage over the conversations ahead of me. If I must speak, help me speak with love. If I must listen, help me listen without defensiveness. If I must set a boundary, help me do it with truth and peace. If I must apologize, help me come humbly. If I must wait for someone else's response, help me not place my identity in their reaction. You have already touched the rooms I have not entered. You have already gone into the moments that make me afraid. So let me enter them with a quiet spirit, knowing I am not alone. And Lord, teach me trust during waiting. When nothing seems to move, remind me that you are still working. When I cannot see progress, remind me that hidden preparation is still preparation. When I am tempted to call delay abandonment, remind me that your hand is present even when your work is unseen. Let waiting not make me bitter. Let waiting not make me hopeless. Let waiting deepen my surrender. Let waiting teach my heart to say, I still trust you. I still believe you. I still know you have gone before me. So I declare this over my life today. You have gone before me. You are with me now. You will not leave me in what is ahead. You have gone before me into every need, every decision, every meeting, every message, every closed door, every waiting place, every unknown moment. You are with me now in this breath, in this prayer, in this surrender, in this quiet turning of my heart back to you. And you will not leave me in what is ahead, because your love does not stop at the edge of what I can see. My child, receive this peace now. Do not rise from this prayer as though you are stepping into an empty day. You are stepping into a day already touched by your Father's care. You are stepping into hours where grace has been prepared. You are stepping into moments where strength will meet you. You are stepping into places where I have already been. So rest your heart, lift your head, take the next step with me. Today is not unknown to me. Tomorrow is not beyond my hand. The door ahead is not greater than my presence. And if this message helped your heart rest in God's presence, like this video and subscribe so you can continue receiving words of prayer and encouragement. And before you go, comment the truth you are choosing to believe today. The Lord has gone before me. Write it with faith. Speak it over your heart. Carry it into the next step. The Lord has gone before you. He is with you now. And in His precious name, Jesus, I pray. Amen.